on a wonderful Tuesday evening as I prepare to dive right back into the nebula with my good friend Falai, who will be arriving just shortly. So, um, definitely made a lot of progress last time. And now I got conflicting music, so excuse me. Oh, come on. There we go. I was being a little weird there, but that's all
Hello.
a-okay. Hey Falai, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing just fine. How about you?
Doing okay, doing good. Just a busy day that I'm glad to unwind with. And yeah, enjoy. Happy to stream before I have to go pick up my roommate at the airport, so we're gonna dive right by in. Right? Everything look good?
Everything's fine with me.
Okay. Let's see. Aaliyah and Six have been looking for the roboticist Janiki Renba sent by Professor Miyari to uncover the cause of the fall of Iox, which she believes is soon return because cult. But
Hmm.
ancient memories found inside Six led Remba to a different discovery, an ancient observatory, the Vault, which Remba believed could save the nebula from darkness. The roboticist search began with a telescope-like device from a ship, buried deep on a moon now Albereth, a relic from the Vault perhaps. Perhaps other ancient sites, like the moon where the ancient god statues were sculpted, or the mysterious Withering Palace mentioned by an ancient voice from the past, will yield other clues. Yeah, I do have some choices on where to go. I did a lot of back and forth nonsense. But before that, I have a date with Huang here. He needs to give me more stuff. Any guesses, Six?
None, mistress.
Ah, Lisp.
Aaliyah, you came.
How are you, Huang?
Most well, thank you. Quite content. I've been reading, and I've come across something. It's not in my line exactly. I'm happy with my books, but I thought it might intrigue you.
I'm listening.
Only, well, does that thing need to be here?
You mean Six?
Could it wait outside?
Why?
Imagine for a moment that I had a good reason. Dr. Huang does not wish me to hear what he has to say.
Fine. Off you go, Six.
Mistress, I will be outside.
Also, hello, NSKA. Thank you for coming to the stream tonight.
That's better. I don't suppose I can keep anything from the university, really. There's no point making it easy for them.
You're keeping something from the university? Like what?
It's from a mention in the Annals of Mazwai. I know I'll never convince you to read it. There's a part where the chronicler talks of a monastery of questions. The annals are generally considered to be reliable. I'm quite certain the monastery is a real place, but no one knows where it was. Well, no one knew.
And you don't want the university to find it?
I know you're not a looper, Aaliyah. You don't go to temple. Well, except maybe for funerals.
Har har. It just makes no sense.
The priest of the loop talks sometimes of a library, a place of great wisdom, a place where everything learned in one great year is held in trust for the next. It's the greatest treasure imaginable, the library of future knowledge.
But you mention a monastery. You think a monastery is his library?
I think it might be, yes.
Do you know where it is, or not?
I do. Oh, maybe I do. In the Annals, Mazwai says the monastery sits within the Eye of Knowledge. Suppose I always thought that was a metaphor, but look here. In the margins, someone, a scribe or a monk, has scrawled a picture, like a swirl with a tail. The ancients often used eyes to mean places in the nebula, like the eye in the cyclones. I never made the connection before, but I suddenly realized the swirl is a river. It's a map.
A swirl with a tail?
It's a shape in the rivers. The ancients built their library there, and then took that river shape to be a glyph in their script. The glyph that forms the word for knowledge.
All right. Thank you for the free word. Why are you telling me all this?
It's the library of the loop, Aaliyah. The library of all that will happen. The library of all that can happen.
Wong, it isn't possible. History doesn't work like that.
I know what you believe, Aaliyah. But say you found it. Say you read its books. Say you found yourself among those pages. You would have to believe then, too.
If I read a book from the past that described the present, if I read that, I might believe.
Then go. And I will be here to talk about it with you when you come back.
That's very generous of you.
You're my friend, Aaliyah. I want you to be well, that's all.
Yet, why didn't you want Six to hear this?
It's the library of the loop, Aaliyah. Your most precious and hallowed sight. If Six heard of it, then they would find it, and not you. You would never be allowed near.
Thanks for the lead.
That's it. That's all I had to say.
I found the book you might be interested in.
Oh, let's see now. Oh, this is ancient. I mean, truly ancient. Where did you find it?
Never mind that. Can you read it?
No, definitely not. I mean, I don't think so. Isn't that exciting?
There's an inscription I read as this book came over the gates.
Yes, I think you're right on Came.
Ooh, I wonder
Of course
why.
you figured out Came.
Yes. I am one with the ancients there. Did you ever hear of the Withering Palace? Most likely an Empire period site, so not too old.
The Withering Palace. Let me think. Yes, I think the annals mention it briefly. Let's see. And the lonely and the lost were pilgrims to the palace beyond the garden, where the best remained as mirrors of wise thoughts.
Beyond the garden might be a clue. We found the garden.
Sounds delightful.
Well, it was more of a graveyard.
I wouldn't trade our lives, Aaliyah. I really wouldn't.
I have made a few finds recently.
Show me.
I found this robot neck.
Interesting. I'm not sure we have anything quite like that one. Shall I archive the robot neck?
Take it.
Good faith to you. I'll be back shortly.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, we have solvables. Is it this one?
That is one of them, yep.
Yeah! And then this one. Emperors never die. Never. The loop. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this X means opposite of some sort.
Hmm?
This X symbol right here. Because I remember this meant all, or like eternal. At least that's my theory. My theory. As I practice my cockney. Anyway. I'm gonna fix... I want to fix the game a little bit. There we go. I'm stretching the screen because I hate that white bar at the bottom.
Yeah, I don't know why that's there.
Yeah, but anyway. I could wait for Huang, or I could be an impatient girl. I choose impatience.
Mistress, there you are.
Shush you.
Did you learn anything of use from Master Huang?
Perhaps. We better take a look. What are the Chronicles of Moswai about?
I believe Mazwai was a pilgrim sailor. She writes about the various places of the nebula, and about how the Great Loop has acted in these places.
Oh, he's going back already. Turn around! Ah! I forgot that stairs was like this automatic pathing system. I'm gonna go back down. Because the game can't trust that I can walk down a freaking pair of stairs.
Perhaps the one telescope found by Renba led to the other, Mistress. Perhaps the telescopes also communicated with each other. But as we have found no such telescopes ourselves, there is very little we can do.
But theorize, my dear Six. We must always theorize. That is how we can do science and test it. Anyway. Hello, Red Yoshi 9000. Welcome to the stream.
Ah, hey, Yoshi.
Yes. Okay, let me show you something else. Maybe I can get another word or two deciphered. I've got a few things for the curators.
Oh, yes?
What do you make of this dagger?
Can I?
There's an inscription. I read it as Emperor Protect Us All.
You know, I'm sure you're right on protects.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Huang.
Oh, that's a nicely made blade. Utterly useless for hurting anyone with, of course. It's too flimsy and the hilt is too hard to hold firm.
I found it above the door frame. As though it had been hidden close to hand.
It's the sort of thing you'd give a child. So perhaps there was a child who hid it. I'll take the dagger to the archives then.
Take it.
Good faith to you. I'll be back shortly.
I do have more stuff to give him. Have things been going well? I don't know. I think so far, yes. And I do apologize that I'm cutting off a bit of the screen here, but it's better that I do that than the freaking... Because I could try to shorten it back in, but I just don't know how to trim this. It's just super annoying. I tried so hard to... Oh, there we go. It's Alt. There we go. But I have a black bar at the bottom. But that's better than a white bar, I guess. How do I not know? I've done it before, I just forgot. It's like the tree on the lush moon.
Indeed, mistress. I believe this one may be a clipping from that one.
The telescopes Remba found. They must be linked to the observatory somehow.
If these scopes were perhaps in communication with each other, mistress, perhaps their connection to the observatory might be similarly traceable.
Ah, if only we can find more. Because the more we interact with ancient tech, the better. No! Always. The frickin' stairs. I made some nice discoveries out there.
Oh, glad to hear it.
Have you seen anything like this piece of a water flask?
Let me take a look at that.
There's a fragment of an inscription. I read it as rivers with your eye.
I don't agree with your use of I in this. Look there, at the crossed lines. That might be a glyph for a negation or a transgression, but that doesn't fit with I.
Negation. Yes! Aha. So basically, meaning, not meaning. That's what it's trying to say. So, water flask. It was...
Rivers with your eye.
Oh, related words. Blah.
The related words aren't always related. It's more like they may have similar glyphs. So, for example, choice only has only has a few glyphs similar to it. Doesn't mean it's the same word as that.
Rivers with your sadness, then. Thanks, Wong.
Interesting. I've seen something a bit like that, I think. And it also had some script. Now, where's that volume?
So, Red Yoshi's asking how far I'm in the game. If you don't want me... If you want to tell them that.
Here. Move towards him, maybe? Oh, there we go. It was a copper pitcher. It was found in an Elberethian temple 8 years ago.
I guess Chess here is not going to answer that question. That's fine.
The answer is, he's been to a few sites. What more could there be? Well, there will be more.
Nope. I've done something wrong. Sweet. Towards. Sky. Something up. Oh, but it's opposite. Negation. Sail towards bottom of your goblet. Why not? Does sail towards the bottom of your goblet make sense? Do you have any more like that?
Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. The archivist will enjoy the piece of a water flask.
Take it.
Good faith to you. I'll be back shortly.
And once more we wait. Because I have a lot of stuff in here.
And to answer your question about how far along he is, hard to say sometimes. There are many, many places that you can go, many routes that you can take, and many clues that you can find that lead to different places. You can follow some clues that lead to areas that'll pass you by other things that you can look at. Information that you can miss out just because you never go to the site, because you end up going to other sites.
That's true. The world is a very fast place. And
in fact, In fact, when I first played this and did my stream of it, I never actually went to the funeral. So I missed out on that because I took too long with other things that I got distracted by.
Oh, and you
And
got
my access on the site with the rotten ship, I got there in a completely different way, sort of, and ended up showing me something completely different. Still showed the ship, it just happened to be different.
Are you not gonna go in?
Perhaps he has no more. For now. Oh. Just random person.
Yep, he's going in.
There he goes.
Alright, one more thing, and then we'll bounce out of here. I was thinking. Oh, crap, I guess never mind. I've been finding some truly ancient sites. Places far out in the reaches that must have been once been wealthy.
Abandoned?
Lost in the clouds. The moons must have drifted away from the rivers. Or the rivers drifted away from the moons.
Iox is old. They're always finding new layers to this place. Did you know that? Iox has been around forever. Probably all started here.
The future or the past?
Both. That's why everyone wants to be on Iox. This is where you need to be when the loop closes.
I found what Remba discovered near Elbereth. The thing he was hiring laborers to dig for.
Oh yeah.
It was a ship. Underground.
Underground? How did it get there?
I have no idea. I also don't know how he found it. Huang, do you think the robots know more than they say about the past?
I'm sure they do. I think the robots can read ancient.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave now. I'll let you know what I find. Although I need to find out a bit more first. Alright, will 6 offer me the option to leave? I guess not. There's no way to return to ship quickly, is there? No.
I don't think so. Not from here.
Alright, so we'll see what sites I can visit. Because I need more words, I need more clues. Now that I know more and more about little symbols that will help me decipher.
Indeed. Bit by bit, you're figuring out the language.
Yep. Let's get off this rock.
This way, mistress.
And so we left Hogwarts. I think.
No wizards here.
But I am an archaeologist. A very Muslim-inspired archaeologist, I can tell. Just the way they're wearing that job and everything. Here we go. This is probably made by someone from that region anyway, just based on all the symbolism. Map. So much. Alright, finally, I put this off too long. We're going to Renaki. Yes. Oh, I can't. Let's set sail. Time to move on.
I will prepare the braces, mistress.
This is going to be one long flight, but hopefully we find some good stuff along the way. Renaki. Oh, 6 can take the wheel for some of it, I think. At least until Mayor say.
Seems like it.
here we go. Woo! Shows a lot of viewers tonight. Hey, everybody. I am glad you're here. Yes, pest control. Take the tiller for me while I snore.
Way from here is through unknown waters, mistress.
What water?
Well, they're the rivers.
It's symbolic, Six.
It's actually not.
No. It's not exactly a vacuum. Was Huang right, Six? Can you read ancient script?
No, mistress. Obviously not.
Presses X to doubt. But why can't you read script?
Evidently, it is certainly true I am as old as most scripts we have found. But I remember nothing from before Master Renba activated me.
I thought robots never forget.
No, mistress. I think perhaps the knowledge was erased.
One of the faults of being a robot.
Before me and my kind were buried away.
Yeah. Over halfway there now.
You should go right up ahead, mistress.
Aye aye, Capitan.
Ah.
Ruin. A shipwreck.
I would guess it dates from the earliest days of the nebula, mistress. I recovered a dented golden sextant carved with an image of a circle, which most likely came from somewhere nearby.
An heirloom, maybe. It has that look to it. Something that was old even when it was used. Ugh, no inscription on the casing. But at least we narrowed the map. That's cool. I'm not sure what it narrowed down, but something. Oh, there's something to my right, but that's not the way I need to go. I think I saw something just then. Oof. Now this is speed.
Now that is pod racing.
The game would be a lot more fun if I could do pod racing like this. Another rapid! This whole area is wild. Six? Did Miyavi mean what you said about you? Doesn't matter, because we're here. That you were Renba's robot before. Is that true?
I will not speculate, mistress.
Ah, you're no fun.
I do not remember him. but it seems that my memories are not mine to control.
Let's hop it down, 6. Avoid some notice. Yeah, we're all the way in nowhere. Middle of nowhere over here.
We came to Renaka like thieves,
Renaka. Okay.
hoppering ourselves into a narrow alley between high, blank walls.
Sounds busy out there.
I would estimate the local population to be around 12,000. The odds of finding one man here are therefore pathetic.
Do you get tired of being so optimistic, 6?
I am neither optimistic nor pessimistic. I am statistically significant, mistress. This way.
Spoken like a true robot. No robots are significant, 6. They never have been and never will be. Look at all this.
Do you find the rubbish enlightening, mistress?
Once an archaeologist, always an archaeologist.
You make it sound like a stain, mistress.
Huang must have loved this place. I suppose that's why he came here.
For the last time, is this wise, mistress? We are far from Iops. We are likely to attract considerable attention.
Try not to be too weird, then.
I am a robot, mistress. I do not get to choose how I deport myself, or where I go.
If you say so. Act natural. Hopefully no one will
We
realize
snuck
you're
out
into
of
this
the alley
alley.
mouth into a bustling street. Hawkers shouted each other down about their wares.
Rugs. The pattern's similar to the one on the Nightingale. Miari gave me that one. The people here seem affluent.
My analysis of the air suggests a high moisture content.
Humid. Wonderful. Huh? Got people here. If they will...
Amethyst plums!
Maybe I could retire someone like this. It seems comfortable.
Good faith to you, fine lady. Would the lady care for a flat mango, perhaps?
Do you know a man named Amada?
Amadou. Now, I really couldn't be sure of that. So many people buy my fruit, you understand. So very good, you see. Carnival grapes, busy just today?
What are those?
Ah, the lady is from Iox. Something less exotic, then. Perhaps I can interest you in a kumquat fist.
Oh, what now?
You heard. How about a red pomelo? Can't possibly object to one of those.
The pomelo sounds good.
I'll package that up, fine lady. I prefer jewelry and gold.
Oh, geez. Maybe this?
Yeah, I've seen better. You have a deal. Your fruit, fine lady.
Bartering!
I suppose your servo will carry it.
Now, I asked you about a man called Amadou.
Curiously, I know him, as chance would decree it. He is in town today, I think. You will most likely encounter his entourage.
And whereabouts would I encounter them?
In the plaza. Good faith to you.
I don't recognize half of these fruits. Do you grow them locally?
I grow them in my tubs on my roofs. I am blessed with several roofs.
Sure, buddy. Lanterns. I wonder if the glass is blown locally. This place doesn't seem wealthy compared to Iox.
Iox is staggeringly wealthy, mistress. Iox is wealthy enough not to trade.
So you're telling me I'm a privileged woman, is that right? There's a few more people
the
through
market
here.
of Ranaka seemed to never end. Shoemakers sold boots to the fruit sellers, who sold sour apples to the knife makers, whose blades the shoemakers used to make boots. I don't know if anyone on Ranaka ever slept, but if they did, I bet they bought and sold their dreams.
Oof. Pottery. They can't sell all of these, surely. Unless they break them after every meal. Vases. I prefer to them pots anyway. I could keep my paintbrushes in them if I painted. Or flowers. Bread. Smells good. Must be fresh.
I cannot imagine how it smells. It is
A
made
fountain
from
was
moldering
messing about
powers,
in the
is that
middle of the
correct?
square, spitting at passers-by.
Excuse me.
Yes?
My name is Aaliyah.
Can I help you? I was reading.
I'm new here, you understand?
New to the market?
To this moon.
You mean you sailed here? You just sat down here to tell me that? Where are you from, anyway?
I'm from Albereth.
Oh. Elbreth isn't very nice, I'm told.
I work mostly on Iox.
Iox! Do they have a library? I've always wanted to visit a real library.
Perhaps we can come to some kind of arrangement.
Oh, no. No, I don't think so. Besides, my father would never allow it.
I'm looking for a man called Amadou.
The servo dealer? Yes, I know him. That's his marquee above the lizard cellar. You've already got one.
This one's on loan.
You must have fine friends then.
I was told Amadou had an entourage. What does that mean?
He's always surrounded. But not by people, if you see what I mean.
Good faith to you.
And to you.
Can you imagine a fountain like this on Albereth? Not what I clicked on. Just spilling water on it into the street. Shoes. Where's the shopkeeper? I could steal a pair and run off in them. Perhaps they're
they are so badly made they would trip you up.
Anti-theft protection already installed. Let's go. So I'm looking for... Best not to go wandering off. This is a big moon. A cook. Hungry, Six?
Hilarious.
Baskets. Woven from grass. They're like a lot like the ones Rembo was using. Maybe he came out here.
One basket looks the same as another to me, mistress.
Where does the water come from? Is there a wellspring right here?
No, mistress. I believe the water is pumped up and cycled.
A show of wealth, then. Jars for water.
I could smell fried meat, spiced apple, fresh leather, wealth.
They seem to sell everything here. Look in here. Those are lizards, aren't they?
Gecko, all colors.
You sell lizards?
Oh, by gecko? Finest gecko, it climbs walls. Can reach hard to reach places.
And save 50% off your car insurance. Tell me, do you know of a man named Amadou?
Gecko called Eleonora. My mother's name.
I don't want a gecko, but my robot does.
My mistress is attempting humor. Not robot gecko. Gecko live gecko. Gecko now or gecko later?
I'm looking for someone called Amadou.
You want gecko?
How much does one cost?
33.
33 what?
33. Good age for a lizard. Gecko, very practical. Very clean.
Jeez.
No bathing.
But what is it used for?
Gecko eats flies. Your snaffle gecko? Good price. Good legs.
But you don't know Amadou. I was told his tent is above yours.
Everyone knows Amadou. Amadou does not buy geckos. Nor do you.
Okay. Thanks for that, I
Didn't
guess.
want a gecko?
She just stopped talking to me. Yeah, no gecko.
Oh.
Oh well. I didn't have 33, whatever it was. This looks interesting.
Who are you?
You're Amadou.
Oh, what do you want?
I've come from Iox.
Iox. Well, no. If it isn't a filthy, sterile river rat.
Are you always this polite to strangers?
I'm known for it. Happy landing to you. Tell me which way the winds are blowing. I shall too, but don't tell my daughter. Still, I'm happy to hear my reputation is spreading. But these are my servos, and I own them legitimately.
A friend of mine told me to talk to you. I'm looking for an observatory.
Oh, the little Ioxian with the big ears has sent a bigger Ioxian. But what is my discovery worth to this one? I have found an observatory, it's true.
The observatory is just a ruin.
Oh, is that so? Are you sure?
I'm a scholar. I read things.
Yeah, so you're here from sheer curiosity, no other reason.
Why don't you tell me where it is?
Oh, why don't I? A shimmering idea. Perhaps I could throw in a servo into the bargain. What do you think?
I'm only asking for information.
Information is an asset.
Alright then. What do you want?
That is a fine-looking robot you have.
I want to know what you have before I agree to anything. How old is the observatory? What state is it in?
Let me tell you about the observatory. I've walked its corridors, seen ancient machines. It is built on 3 levels. Each is circular, each wider than the one above, so that it looks like it must topple from the sky, and yet it stands. But perhaps that is enough for you?
You can't have my robot.
Really, mistress? Oh, it speaks! Wonderful! A pity you do not really want to find the observatory.
I'd happily trade the robot, but it isn't mine to trade.
I don't see anyone else around. Mistress, please. I am not yours to sell.
Psh, trust me, Six. This is the best thing for you.
That does not seem likely.
Are you going to cut away Six's head?
Oh, certainly not. My sermons are in prime condition. That they don't have heads is their decision. Yours is a masterpiece.
I don't like your tongues.
I could tell you about the corridors of glass, the machines, like gigantic servos buried deep beneath the crust. Are you sure you won't trade?
Huge decision. I won't trade.
So be it. And so the observatory is lost once more.
I'll find it myself.
Very well. But if you ever find a servo, think of Coramado, his business drying up by the day. Mistress, what just happened?
Wong and his contacts. They can all go drown themselves.
A fat man with a scarf flashed a cheeky smile at me as he walked away.
This place is so happy. I can't imagine Elbereth being like this.
Wealth and distance from Iox.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought you were waving to me. Guess not. Half of these stalls don't have merchants. Aren't they worried about thieves?
Perhaps these people are rich enough to be honest. Or perhaps the punishment for stealing is extreme.
And I feel like that would have been a really bad decision to trade away 6, considering what he knows. So, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Make sure 6 and I can get to the observatory, no matter what. Berries! And other fruits. Amazing all these fruit sellers don't end up fighting each other.
Quite possibly they do.
Then from behind me came the patter of steps.
Wait. Please.
Yes.
You spoke to Amadou.
What of it?
He's my father. Did you really come all the way from Iox?
I did.
I can't imagine it. Such a distance. Tell me about sailing. Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt. Unless it hurts your heart a little. You should try it with someone you trust.
You're going now. Back to your ship. Back to Iox. Is it far?
Out there, somewhere. I've got places to find.
Here. I want you to take this. My father gave it to me. It's from somewhere. A library, he said. But I don't know what it might open.
Thank you. It's beautiful.
I'm sure it isn't worth anything, but if you manage to turn it anywhere, then tell me what you find. Bring me a book.
It's been inscribed with small glyphs. They're really minuscule. Oh.
Hey.
Let's see what we find here. Nope. Four. It's probably just that. Oh, and. Nope. Cuts is not gonna cut it. 4. Separated. Does. And. What am I missing? Probably another does.
Mistress, that translation is clearly incorrect.
So it's not cuts. It also got rid of does. Oh. This doesn't feel right. Man, not even goblets is right. A lot of back and forth. Ah. For hearts and mysteries, we'll do marks. For marks and mysteries, I'll keep it safe.
Good faith. And my name is Nina.
And there we go. Now we can get off this moon. Back to the ship. And so we left the surface of Renaka, the market moon. Yeah, I didn't want to get duped by that one guy. I thought I could trust you, Wong. Guess not this contact. 6 is too valuable to let go. My pomelo. I'd eat it, but it was so expensive. Alright, let's see where we're going next.
I will ready the chops, mistress.
Okay, so... Open the library. Yeah, no reason to go there. So we have 3 very small areas. Oh. Yeah, not yet. We're gonna do the age of sale site. Oh boy. Let's see whenever I'm able to skip ahead a little bit. But I haven't been down this way. Oh, I don't have to right click. I can just press W to go fast. That's good. Just one arm gaming. Maybe I'll get into more rapids. Who knows? Amadou made some strange claims about this place we're headed to. He said he saw corridors filled with ancient machines. Curious. Oh. Curious how?
He did not strike me as the adventurous type.
Agreed.
I doubt he has ever left Renaki.
A ruin.
It is a ruin from the earliest days of the nebula, mistress. This should only take a few moments, mistress. I found a fragment of sailcloth.
I wonder how it's been out. How long it's been out here.
And it's been embroidered with glyphs, mistress.
Yeah, it's a big one. Home. Wind. We got that. Your. So does is not correct. I've done something wrong. Alright. Home. Path. Pray. That really doesn't help me that much. Lift.
Are you sure it's lift?
Sailcloth. We'll go point. Point your heart for home. I like that. Point your heart for home. I'll try that again later. Okay, so I guess we narrowed down another area. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got rapids. By the rivers! Good. There's no... Yeah, rapids should be here because there's really nothing I could do. There's no diverging paths. Long path. So the edge, meaning we can't go further out than this. So a robot's capable of hope?
Certainly.
Mm-hmm.
We calculate odds, of course.
It's kind of annoying how much to text us over here.
But even the most unlikely outcomes must always eventually occur. Hope is a mathematical certainty.
If you say so. A ruin!
I would guess it dates from ancient times, mistress. I recovered a small book filled with mathematical scrawl.
I wonder how long it's been out there. The spine has something on it too. There's a few words in this one. Open sesame. God's open. Yeah, that's making sense. Not open. Probably. Oh. Of course that's wrong. But I'm like required to put it in. Ugh. This doesn't feel right. All that just eliminate all this. What am I missing?
You haven't tried the word follow yet.
Oh. Alright, well,
I
it's
believe
gotta
you are correct with those, mistress.
Death. But it's opposite, so maybe. Say, God save those who. Yeah, because it's sort of with this. God save those who follow. A holy book? I wonder exactly what gods they had. I'd say this comes from the same source as the front way. Alright, I'm gonna say that. Oh, geez, yeah, this is such a long way. Oh, geez.
And that is a large space for something far out.
The ancient library. Oh my gosh. And I'm only getting to these small areas, and there's a pre-Empire site.
The robot you claim to have encountered after the hopper malfunction, Mistress. It occurs to me it might have been a recording.
Remba was a skilled roboticist. He may have found a way to store a recording and force
he
it.
may have found a way to store a recording and force it into my core.
A ruin!
It is a ruin from the earliest days of the nebula, Mistress. Wait, Mistress. I found a golden telescope.
Just floating out there, and there's an inscription on the casing. This one's a broken piece from an even longer phrase.
Oh God.
It never ends. We'll do again. Your. Remember. Sail. I'm certain my translation for remember makes sense now. I'm also sure of again. Sweet. Remember sail. Bottom. So this is not this. Whatever that means. So instead of beyond, we'll try within. Sail within your. Here's that over thing again. Parent? That could be person. We'll try mother. Does remember sail within your mother again work? I'm sure you can think of a nice context for what I just said.
Left to right.
We're going left. Staying on the edges where it could be more linear. It says both roads lead there. We will go right. Another junction. Go left. The other area is a little bit too windy for my taste. The Withering Palace 6. Oh, here we go. Somewhere within the Withering Ways, perhaps. Waters above! More rapids!
Mistress, did you really sell 3 on Elbereth?
3? I did sell 3. So you better watch yourself, 6. Whoa. Where are we?
I think you would have struggled to override 3's primary user. Thus, a sale would have been impossible.
Oh, hey, you tell me after the fact. So I didn't really have a choice earlier. Except I'm sure 6 would have stopped me regardless. Where?
Might have been the other one. I don't know. Or it's coming up.
Nope. I didn't see anything.
Yep, it was down a different route.
Oh well. What is a wellspring anyway?
A source, mistress. Nothing more.
But what is a wellspring? How does it work?
Evidently, it is a source, mistress. It has no mechanism, as I understand it.
Was that your dog or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, I heard the whining. Oh. Has it been taken out?
I should probably let her out, just to run around for a few minutes.
Yeah, because it's still going to take me a little while. I am getting closer.
Back in a minute.
Okay. Because I can't skip this. I must enjoy the beautiful sights. So safe, this game. I don't know. A lot of sailing today. More sailing than I've done for previous centuries. Right side.
I take it back. It's not that she wanted out, it's that it's raining outside. And she doesn't like rain.
Really now? Maybe it's just the pressure getting to her ears or something.
So
Yeah.
welcome to unknown territories.
Yeah. Will the map update or not? I don't know.
Well, it has been, if you look at it now.
Oh yeah,
See?
there we go.
For the longest time, Mayari didn't know about the Nightingale. I would hitch lifts with robot couriers to Elbereth, then slip away to play aboard the ship. Until one day, when Oroi reckoned she could figure out how to launch it. And of course, I didn't know how to stop.
Oh boy.
I pretty much crashed into the dock on Iox.
Alright. So it's another labyrinth of stuff.
Indeed.
Follow this again.
Time to use the map to find possible locations to search.
Yep. Let's go left.
Mistress, there is another airless ruin some distance away, straight ahead.
There it is. This site appears... Oh.
This site appears to date from the Age of Sail, Mistress. This should only take a few moments, Mistress. I recovered an inked river map. It must have come from somewhere... Oh.
Looks like there's something written on the map. This one's a phrase run together. Yeah, it's definitely not never. Wind. No.
I believe I remember the word wind, Mistress.
Fantastic. We'll go to temple. Temple at Wind's End. So, not this, so... I could still change my mind, but... Temple at Wind's End?
That helped narrow it down at all.
Not really.
Well, it did. It chopped out a chunk. Just need to get back into the territory, which you should in a moment.
Yeah, we gotta go left.
Alright. Now the map might show something. Not that one. Do not turn right, Mistress. That turning will take us back to the rivers.
Yep, because it's just dormantish water that we're kind of broad stroking through with our gigantic wooden whatever wings. Some membrane. I think there was another ruin to my right, but I missed it. Yeah, there was. Yeah. It's gonna take us right in the center. We may have reached a dead end. Yeah. Looks like it. Is that it? What we're looking for?
We will need to hard look down, Mistress. I believe I can see a viable surface, and I apologize for that. Someone must be getting home. I'm closing the door.
Woof woof. So, a random site. Let's see if it's anything major or minor. We don't know.
This moon was nothing but cold, cruel rock. It could never have been home to anyone. And yet, someone had been here. And someone was still standing guard.
Oh. This is an unforgiving place. Were there other surfaces at all?
None. This moon appears most rugged.
There must have been something important about this place. Something that made this thing worth building. The path is leveling off. Bless the waters!
The path ended at the edge of an enormous crater, where a mountain had been plucked out like a rotten tooth, and something had been built across the wound.
What are we looking at?
I have no idea, Mistress.
Can you scan it, Six?
Scan it. Scan for what, mistress? It is a hole.
It's clearly not just a hole. Scan it for everything.
Here is something, mistress, which may or may not be interesting. The tiles lining its surface are a metallic pottery composite.
A what composite?
Metallic pottery. Heat resistant, reflective, conductive.
Where did he even get enough metal for this crater? Don't people sift streams for iron dust?
There are richer seams on some older moons, I believe, mistress. There does appear to be considerable wealth of metal here.
People left offerings at the feet of the god. One got stuck in the crack between the stones. A battered silver sextant. It looks like it dates from the age of sail. That's quite a thing to offer to a god. Some kind of sailor god, are ya? The case looks like it's carved in some ancient script. Alright. Sailcloths, yes. Mark sailcloths. Damn. Eagle. Watch. Forever, no. Home, me, this. Probably, yeah. I'll rule out garden forever. I'm gonna go with here. Eagle sailcloths here. That's what'll do for now. I'll try that again later. Most likely this comes from the same place as the dented gong and the pendant I found before. We got a lot of information on the Age of Sail site now. Fantastic. Yeah, so I think it's got even smaller. But this ancient library is... Ah!
Now you notice?
Yes, now I notice.
I literally pointed it out to you.
I thought I was talking about the ancient library, and then it's like,
No.
what the fuck is this?
Except, just wait, mistress.
Are you doing a scan now? Like I told you to?
Indeed, mistress. I have found something. Gravity, mistress.
You just discovered gravity? I should have dropped you out of an L like I did 5.
I beg your pardon, mistress.
Might be your turn to shine then, 6. My robot's always pretty useful in the end.
No, mistress, we will not be trapped here. I have discovered that the gravity within the crater is lower than the gravity outside it.
Safe to jump then.
Do not joke, mistress.
This looks like a way down. Catch me if I fall, 6.
What an idiotic
The
remark.
metal ledge halfway down was wide enough for walking. Wide enough for robots too.
There's text there. Oh.
There's also, yeah, that.
This metal is stained, just a little, but it's there. As though something once grew on these tiles. But there's no water here. This is what happens when your robotus has everything. Everything becomes a metal junkyard. Amado claimed he saw corridors full of machines. Did he find a way inside that we haven't?
There is every possibility he was simply lying, mistress.
I'm gonna walk all the way around before I go up to that area. Huh? There's something at the center. A cover. It looks like it has handles. A covered well. But there's no way I keep my balance on this though if I try to climb down. And there are some big holes to go sliding into.
Hold up a sec. Because I think you can see the text from here.
There we go. There's writing around the rim. Alright. Here. B. I'm convinced my translation by here is correct now. Hooray. Always go rest. Rest here and be healthy. Yeah, we'll do healthy. Rest here and be healthy. I think that's right. I seriously don't know if that's supposed to give you confidence or not for your translation. Yep, we're not going to jump down that way. How old would you say this site was? 6?
Based on the weathering of the god statue, almost 1,500 years old.
Back when the age of sail was flourishing. Although this place doesn't look very flourishing to me. Holds up pretty well despite its age.
The scale of the place was mind-boggling. It must have been built by giants for giants.
Why does my health go down like this? Huh. I never understand the system. Camel's teeth. They are so thin here.
Take your time to recover, mistress. Evidently, it is clear this place was intended for robot workers.
There's definitely something inside here. Equipment? It's hard to make out. How can the gravity be low? Is this dish some kind of machine? Some kind of, I don't know, lens?
The dish is just as it appears, mistress, a curved tiled floor. But perhaps the moon's density itself is low.
Don't tell me it's hollow.
I will do a scan.
This looks like a door. Only one open. Is this some kind of mechanism? I can't see how to work it. Just lights.
Please stand aside. Oh, I missed what he was saying. Sorry.
Hey, thank you.
There.
A dark, cramped space, stuffed with metal and pipes and wires. It was like I'd turned into an ant and was now crawling around inside the robot.
Someone oversaw the site from here. A god? It can't have been a good job. It's uncomfortable, cramped.
But robots do not care.
Some kind of control panel? Did they have children working here? 6, can you operate this?
That one controls the temperature of the floor, mistress. This one, however, appears more interesting.
Is it dangerous?
I do not believe so. There. I have activated the panel, but I see no change.
Maybe the power's gone. These doors seem stuck. I can get my fingers in, but they won't budge.
The power to that section appears to have failed.
Can you divert more power that way?
I am not some kind of plumber, mistress.
But you're a robot. You're supposed to figure out these problems. Ah! Oh, there's something written here. Oh my goodness. Spare me. Rebels. Watch. Hi. Or it could be slaves. Let's try slaves. Slaves. Nope. There's just axe.
Ovs fits between shows and slaves.
Thanks. Oh boy. Yeah, of course it's not gonna be axe. We.
Watch.
There we go. So shows is wrong. Not slaves. Fine, I was right the first time. It was rebels. I think of will have to fit somewhere there. There we go. Ugh. At also not something. What do you say? By Starlight Path. By Starlight of Masters or Empires. We'll say Empires. We watch. Okay, so if this is opposite and that's light, this is probably darkness. Yeah. Yeah, I like Starlight. By starlight of empires, we watch darkness work. Yeah, I'm pretty confident about that. Oops. Ramps. Robot-operated controls. The site wasn't managed by humans at all. Does this one work?
I do not believe so, mistress. It seems a lot of the wiring here has been rendered purely decorative by time.
Look at it. It's beautiful. Whatever it is. The guardian of this place. We've seen this one before, Six. I think it's the Sky God. What are you doing here? Another tripod. Some kind of tripod. There was something here once. An instrument of some kind. It's the wrong shape for winch. Angle to look at the center of the crater, or else tilt it up to the sky. Impossible to say for sure. But I've seen this kind of tripod before. It's the same as the one on Janiki's moon. On the roof of the Hermitage near Maese. Yay!
And a short one.
Thank goodness. Winds will fill. Shoot. Free wind times? But this is saying goes higher. Or boats. Boats can fly, I guess. Boats will rise. Yeah, I like that. Boats will rise. Something to do with ships. Perhaps this was some kind of dock. We got the other side here. Going all the way to the tippy top. And there's something on the tripod this time. This one's not empty. A telescope? The ladies in grey on Elbereth had a telescope on the roof. They encouraged us to look at Iox through it and dream. So this place is an observatory? Let's see now. Oh! There's no eyepiece. What's the use of that? This looks like it comes free. I found an edge phrased on it. I can hardly see the glyphs, they're so tiny. Alright. Never be from there we go. So what's the opposite of from? Towards, I guess?
That would make sense.
I'm not sure if actually I'm sure I've seen it somewhere without the X before. Never be led from path. Definitely not the flagpole. There are no ropes and no fitting for any ropes. Evidently, it is a signal.
Evidently, it is a signal mast. a beacon for sending something somewhere. Iox has a similar one for sending messages.
Where does this mass send to, Six?
Wait, mistress. Yes, I believe I can deduce that, but it is hardly accurate enough to pinpoint a target.
Right, well, we took something over here. And unfortunately, it looks like it's for this area.
Sure there's no way down to the center?
Not that I can see from here, but let's keep looking.
Mistress, I have been considering the mast. I believe this place was a measuring station of some kind.
Measuring what?
I suspect the rivers, mistress.
But this is Remba's observatory. The one he wanted me to find.
It seems unlikely, mistress. There is nothing of interest here. I was not aware Master Renba had an observatory, mistress.
Remember I told you about the robot in the ruin near Marseille? The robot bore a message from Remba. It told me to find an observatory. Well, now we have. Of a sort, anyway. But I don't know what Remba was hoping to find here. Let's just go back outside then. Open the door, Six.
Mistress? Ah.
Open the door, Six.
It would seem the power of this control is not entirely functional. Presumably the system has not been used or maintained in some time.
So fix it.
I am not convinced that I can, mistress. As you are fond of remarking, I am merely a robot.
So hopper us out of here.
I am afraid the line of sight required is not available.
We can head for the roof.
An excellent idea, mistress. Please wait here. Please wait where you are. I will return momentarily.
Hey, what? Six?
Mistress?
You did it. Escape!
I have fixed the lock, mistress. It will not close again.
I need to figure out how to get to the center. I hope this isn't Remba's observatory. If it is, then I'm definitely missing something. There's nothing here.
I'd say head back down the ramp.
So what was this place? We know it was run by robots. Some kind of recording station. Observing the rivers. The crater a place for ships to land. The low gravity in the crater helps ships to take off from here.
You have acquired two intriguing artifacts here, the sextant and the telescope. It would seem this site was connected to others. May I activate the hopper now, mistress?
I want to get down to the center of the crater first. Let's walk around.
If I may see the device, mistress.
Here it is.
Indeed. Most interesting.
We should take it to Aroy. She'd be able to tell us what it is.
It is a recording device, mistress. There is a arabesque foil at its apex.
Can you read a Bach?
No, mistress. I have a foil inside me, but there is no common language. But I can guess.
Let's hear it.
If this device is a telescope, perhaps it has been recording the movements of the sky.
Was the ruin near Marseille an observatory too?
The locations are interesting, mistress. Separated, but aligned. They suggest a triangulation.
We know Remba found a telescope on the crashed ship, another on the ruin near Marseille. We found one more.
Triangulation of something. The data is indeed thin.
What would help?
More telescopes, mistress. A triangulation requires 3 or more points. If we assume the scope aboard the ship was bound for or taken from somewhere near Elbereth. Wait, mistress.
Are you not gonna keep talking? Okay. The tripod. It's just like the one I found at the Hermitage where Remba died. But this place is old. Much older than the Empire.
Assuming all those tripods were set up at the same time. I think you may have walked past where you would have gone down.
This place was clearly abandoned. No disaster, no destruction. Whatever once was became obsolete. This section of the slope looks intact. No gaps between here and the lower level. I could slide.
Until you reach the bottom, mistress, where there is a sizable hole.
Well then, I'll float down. You can wait here.
I will follow. On my treads.
Here goes. By the goddess! Made it. Six, it's warm.
Mistress, please.
There's something underground. Something powering this. There must be. This gravity really is low. I feel like a child again. But what is it?
I cannot tell, mistress. It resembles a well. I do not believe there is a wellspring anywhere here.
Let's see if I can...
An opening, mistress.
Opening. How far down do you think it goes, Six?
I could not say, mistress.
Can you shine a light down there?
After a fashion, mistress.
Crystals.
It's lined with... Oh, that's you.
It's lined with iolite crystals. The same as the crystals on board the crashed ship Remba dug up.
Indeed, mistress.
Let's see where this goes.
Do not move, mistress. If you attempt to annihilate yourself by entering a vertical drop, I will hopper you immediately. And if you are falling, I might only get half of you.
I know what I'm doing.
It is abundantly clear that you do not. Step away.
Sleece it. Ha! Take that! Now, stay there like a good dog. Here goes. By the wind! I bounced off it.
Mistress, how did you... Mistress, are you intact?
6. I flew. I flew.
You are lucky you did not fly off into space, mistress.
By all the wake and waters.
It seems clear. This hatch was the locus of an ancient upriver. Depleted now, perhaps, but still active. You did not fly, mistress. You sailed.
So the crystals here, they alter gravity? And they still work? Incredible! The boat that Remba found sinks. Did he use crystals to help it sail?
An excellent theory, mistress. Certainly it would require help to rise and land.
Painted symbols. There's a few words in this one. Oh boy. Streams. Bird.
There's a word all the way on the right.
On the left, you mean?
No,
Oh.
all the way on the right. There you go.
Towards. I'm missing something. Oh, there's... Yeah, there is towards. Because I have from, the X in front of it. River? Could that just be rivers? Possessive? Rivers. Hot.
Only one possibility.
Yeah. That word has to be hot. Nothing else makes feel right. Yeah. Toward rivers hot. This is telling us where the upriver went. To some kind of nexus, perhaps. Can you take a bearing?
I can, mistress. I can see the gravitational force line still present here. I should note the bearing is not the same as that from the antenna mast.
If there was an upriver here, does that mean there's water there after all?
Perhaps there is a wellspring directly below the opening, mistress. The water was directed into the river, rather than saturating this moon.
It never gets easier. Hey, I found the cratered moon. And there's more. Withering Palace is important, Age of Sail Site is important. They're all kind of next to each other. But unfortunately, I need to find more things for the ancient library before I consider going that way. If this crater really had an upriver under the hatch, 6, that raises so many questions. Where has the river gone? Was it artificial? Can you make a river divert one? There's nothing more here. Have we learned anything new? There was an upriver here. There still is.
We have collected some evidence of one new location of interest, an unknown ancient site. Shall I use the hopper again, mistress?
Let's get out of here.
Stand still, mistress.
Took a while, but we learned a lot. I'm guessing you visited the site before.
Oh, I've visited all of the sites.
Nice. Not on all one playthrough, I imagine. Or you may have.
No, all in one playthrough. But I did certainly go in a different order.
Gotcha. We might as well just keep exploring sites. Still got time probably to check out another one. Hopefully
That's the one right nearby.
Yeah. A strange find, that crater. A natural deposit, perhaps?
Perhaps, mistress. It is hard to say. Evidently, it is very old, mistress.
Solvable inscriptions.
Ooh, a whole bunch.
Emperor protects us all. Yeah, because I think I got us. Remember me. Because we got remember. Winds light. Yep, because I solved winds. This is wind, and then all that add was this little apostrophe here to add this. So it seems like it's working backwards. Like right to left. Waters that divide us will join us. Alright. Will sail again. Home. A lot of the shorter ones, but that's fine. This will help me build future inscriptions. Yeah, and there's a lot I found. Alright.
I will prepare the tackle, mistress.
We're not that far, so we'll go here. I hope we can get there. It might be a separate, like, calm waters or something. So I hesitate to ask what would happen if you just fall off these rivers. You just go.
I don't think you can.
Well, I'm talking about in terms of lore. You just keep floating. What's the matter?
Sorry. I was looking away for a minute. I have a result, mistress.
Yeah, dialogue's always slower out here. What kind of result?
A triangulation of the telescopes, mistress, that Renba found. Assuming they were recording devices, transmitting data to each other and to a central source. Assuming they were positioned deliberately to cover a particular sector of the nebula from many angles, while maintaining a line of sight to that central source.
Uh-huh.
Oop. Mistress, I believe I have found Renba's observatory.
Already? Sheesh.
Evidently, it is far further than we have ever been.
It's probably that huge region. How far is this observatory, Six?
Significantly further than the air tanks of the Nightingale would allow, mistress.
Oh, we're already here. Almost missed it. Oh, we're not there yet.
Once, sailing through Eagle's Pass, I thought I saw a gigantic ship, as large as a moon, moving down the river like a shadow. Of course, I was ahead of it, and by the time I looped around, it was gone.
We'll go right. Explore? No, we're gonna take a shortcut here. This place is already huge enough.
I can tell you've been enjoying this game. Especially, you're getting the same feeling I have of, ooh, time to learn some words.
Well, it's one giant puzzle. That's really all there is to it. 6. If this site we're going to is where the fall began. It's not going to be overrun with murderers, is it?
I have no idea, mistress.
But we do have another ruin.
Professor Mayari appears to believe that events in the past repeat themselves.
'Cause she's a cultist, 6. A wreck!
I would guess it dates from the Ioxian Empire, mistress. I found a fragment of a large book covered in curious characters.
Just lying out there. And there's some writing on the inside cover. This one's a blurry piece or an even longer phrase. Yeah. Beloved. My beloved. No, I already did that one. Temples. And it'll have to be this one. I know that's wrong. Yep. Definitely beloved. That makes sense. Temples. Good! No, holy. Holy makes sense. Alright, so discard temples. It's probably a bigger word. Oh no! Oh no! Goddess. Holy of a large book. Well, I mean, holy word and dark. Let's see. Definitely not high. No, we have a word for darkness, right? It's not darkness. I guess hard. Or, that looks angry. Angry text. And angry. Holy word and angry. Not. Not what? That's sadness. Well, I think that's sadness. It's not confirmed. Whatever. Goddesses. Holy word angry goddess makes sense? Yeah, it sounds like certain deities I know. What site?
The Withering Palace.
Oh, okay. That was something else. So it shrunk down the Withering Palace further, huh?
Possibly. There is a point at which it won't shrink down any further until you're actually in it.
Yeah. Plus we have all this. Do these appear no matter what when you enter an area like this?
I think so.
Or-
It's generally a way to go, okay, this is a territory that you might want to open your map and look around. I don't know why it's zooming into that so much.
Looks like it can go either way. Yep, there's something straight ahead. A ruin!
It is a ruin from the Empire, mistress. I recovered a cracked glass jar embossed with a spiral design.
Most likely it came from somewhere I don't care about. Look at the lip. There's no salt in it. I want my margarita glass. 6, get me a margarita. Please, 6. I'm going crazy out here. Your mama. Your Severs. That doesn't make any sense.
Unless it's not Severs.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying it's...
Ah, good point.
Star versus evil? No. No! Cracked glass jar. Heart. So it's 3 symbols. Boom, boom, boom. This could be person. So this is making something personable. I'm gonna say heart goes with friend. Your friend in...
You've seen that circular thing a lot.
It means encompassing or like eternal. Loops. Time doesn't... Well, if we believe in the loop. Your friend in time of... Oh, shit! Break? No. So it's the opposite of whatever dis needs. But I don't recall what these 2 words mean. I'm going to guess need. Makes no sense. Your friend in time of need. Context clues. That's all I can go on.
Right, what does the map say?
We're gonna go speeding around again. Uh-oh. Gotta get back in here. Yeah, we'll get there. I guess we're back at the beginning. This time we go right. Yeah, we're in a different area. I want to go right. Yeah, music can just turn on and sleep to if you really wanted to. Okay. That looks like my end. We're going to go right. So it actually shows you the full map when you have it well mapped out before even getting there. Alright, we're going right, but either way works. It's a big loop. There's something over there. But that's on another river. I may have visited it before. We made it. There's something here.
There is not enough room to land the ship, mistress. I will ready the hopper.
And here we are at another site. This is the place the voice in the crown mentioned. How can there be a palace here? I feel like something like this could be missable. Because if you don't wear the crown, you're not going to have that option open to you, but probably someone else could tell you where it is.
We hoppered down into a narrow, rocky canyon. Waves of dust made it impossible to breathe.
Oh, yay!
Mistress?
Yeah, it's getting to me.
This was the worst one yet.
You should not talk, mistress. The dust will get into your throat.
We'd best keep moving. How long can I last out here?
Evidently, you have 1 minute without shelter. After that, your lungs will begin to struggle.
Let's hope there's a palace here with walls.
Yes, mistress. But I told you not to talk.
I can breathe. Bless the moons. A wind shadow. This place, Six. This place is horrible.
It is indeed horrible.
You think it wasn't always like this?
Hard to say, mistress. But all this dust must blow from somewhere. Perhaps something has dried up.
There's got to be something here. Some kind of structure. Somewhere.
Are you well enough to continue, mistress?
Can you see anything?
Nothing but dust and rock.
Let's keep going. Another shadow. There's something here. Etched in. Pictures, not glyphs. Stick people. With stick robots. Change of plan. I'll wait here. You go ahead.
Yes, mistress. You wait. I will return shortly.
I hope Six hurries up. I left so many robots behind myself. They must be out for revenge by now. Yeah, but, memory or morality matrix, whatever it's called. I'll just wait. And there's a hydrate! NSK, thank you for coming, buddy. Hope you have fun watching me explore a bit. I know this game is, you know, kind of dry, and we're in a dry area, but glad to have you here, and thank you for the hydrate. Much love. Oops. Six? Where are you, Six? We're just gonna explore now. Nothing else for it then. I'll find you. If I can. Oh, so now we have finally a purpose for a health bar. Before my lungs give out. You took your time.
But I did not abandon you. Perhaps one day you will tell me what happened to my 5 predecessors, mistress.
I'm glad to hear it.
You may rely on it, mistress. I completed my survey. There is nothing here. Therefore, we should leave.
We'd had evidence. The Withering Palace.
All statistics have a meaningful margin of error, mistress.
I can't think with this dust. I want to see for myself.
There is nothing to see.
Then we rounded a corner in the rock. And we saw it.
6? Did you lie to me, 6?
I only wished to protect you. The dust.
Don't ever lie to me again.
I cannot promise you that, mistress. Not honestly, anyway. The ruins will provide a wind shadow, mistress. You are, after all, safe.
On the top bar of the gate. Symbols embossed into the metal. Ancient. Gameplay! Of course. Death. Death awaits thee. Wahaha. That makes no sense. Okay. I think that can't be the ancient for talked. Remember? Not that related well to it. Above the entrance gate. Sick will be made healthy. Sure. Sick will be made healthy. That will do for now. That'll do. A hospital? Was this a hospital? Safely away from everyone else? For people who are withering? Tended by robots, perhaps?
I do apologize for possibly missing a few lines. I'm starting to get tired.
Yeah, we're gonna end soon. You're a robotic idiot, 6. You lied to me, badly.
Indeed, mistress. But my ethical core compelled it, mistress.
Doesn't seem very ethical to me.
Your interpretation of the name of my core makes no difference to its function, mistress.
Ah, bullshit. You have subjective morale like everyone else. Don't pretend you don't. Let's see what we find
We
inside.
stepped through the ancient gate. The wind outside dropped to a hollow moan.
Moan. I really hope we don't have to go back through the storm.
I am unsure I could even allow you to try, mistress.
Look, out there. It's like some kind of nightmare. This place doesn't seem grand enough to be a palace. There are no ornamental domes, no gardens. There must be more to this place, but what? This door is open, but the gap's too narrow to slide through. And it's jammed. Blast! I have to find a way around. And did this ever open?
Perhaps, mistress. But I do not think it will open now.
Let me in! There's some kind of courtyard beyond. I can't make it out.
I think there was something over the gate. Yep.
There's an inscription above this gate too. Ugh! Ah! Ah! Why is it so many? Oh my god. Jeez. Me? Open. Reveal. Jeez. Breaks. I already put reveal in there. We'll reveal.
Are you sure that's open?
Or is that may? Through. No. That's the only one I can put there. Die.
My guess is the beginning words aren't something in me. It might be in this.
Oh. There we go, thanks.
I'd also remove die.
I'm trying to get it.
Not breaks.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to activate.
Trigger things.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of trying to plug and chug everywhere I can. And there's so many. Maybe not May? No, definitely May. Through. No, but that makes more sense with reveal though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, even when it's wrong, I have to force the issue basically. It's not gonna let me move on. There we go, see? I give up! I'm gonna have to come back to this later. In this act may reveal. Act with breaks? Oh, so she doesn't even bother to finish it. There's a time limit?
Not time limit. Sometimes you just don't have the right words.
Alright.
There is no logical reason to restrict a robot, mistress.
The room was filled with rows and rows of books.
So, is this the library? A palace of knowledge? Withering has paper withers.
Perhaps, mistress. It is an interesting theory. Seems a bit of a stretch, however.
There's ancient here. Lots of it. Well, books are going to be our best resource here. Rebels and sources. No. I've done something wrong. Okay. Rebels and Emperor. Not rebels, okay. Emperors. Patron book. Emperors rule and robots, maybe? Obeyed. Can't remember. Sure. Slaves. That's pretty close to robots if we want to make it. Rule spoke. I'm going to say spoke instead. Emperor spoke and robots obeyed work? But I thought there weren't any robots in the Empire. This suggests otherwise. If my translation for robots is correct. Is this the library Huang told me about? It can't be, surely. It's not old enough. Huang would love this place. If he could make it through the dust. I am
certain he could not.
Again? Yeah, take one. Oops. Stuck fast.
I believe the wood has warped in the frame, mistress.
The Chronicles of Mazwai. It's the book Huang is always reading. There is something in the order of 600
There are something in the order of 600 copies of Mazwai on Iox, mistress. But this one is not from Iox, mistress.
This copy of Mazwai must be close to original. Huang would love it. Ooh, the key. Did I go to the right area in order? Damn. Doesn't fit. This isn't the right library. If this even is a library. Let's try this. There. Open. But I snapped the copper scimitar. Oh, okay. So there goes a bargaining chip, possibly, for somebody. But I got in. There's some kind of plaza back here. Lined with statues. They look like pieces laid out for a game. Alright. Scrawled papers. Diagrams, but I can't tell what of. It's like Miari's desk back on Iox. Someone leapt up in a hurry, I suppose. And it looks like they dropped something. Here, in a crack between the stones. A functional-looking sailor's knife. I would guess it dates from the early Empire.
Mistress, there is blood on the blade. Not much, but some.
Human blood?
Indeed, mistress. It is Ioxian blood.
You can tell where blood comes from.
Only blood from Iox. Evidently, it is a particularly insular community.
And there's something inscribed. It's unbelievably small, but my vision is so grand. Okay. emperor. Seems going to open. Open. Every. I like that. Every. Slice. Hot. Knife. Open your heart. No. This doesn't feel right. So every. Okay. Emperor. Open your slice. Oh my gosh. 4. Slice is incorrect. Hot. 4. Oh my goodness. Open your damn. That doesn't really help me. We'll say give your loyalty.
Hold on a moment, please.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Give your loyalty for Emperor. I hazard this comes from the same site as the copper blade fragment, the one we acquired on Elbereth. This new find should be helpful in pinning down where these were made. More sequences of ancient. More words. Alright, this will be the last room I do. Hey, goddess! Hey, you, hello. How are you doing tonight? No, I don't like that.
Sorry about that again.
What's going on?
Just someone asking me for something.
Gotcha. Yeah, source is better. Source? Citation, please. No, source. Endless will... does... Yep, let's keep going. Alright, so it's not source, but it's gotta be another word. Endless. And something. I don't like people. Does. I know that's wrong, but... Okay, so it's not emperors. People. Will. Endless. And... So it's not people. Okay. Will and endless. Great. Alright, that's Emperor. Empire will. The opposite of this. Okay. I just don't know what the other words mean. Empire will live I like forever. Or endure, maybe. Forever's good. Maybe it's not Empire. Sun? No. Forever and friendship. Day. God damn it. Fine. I'll just go with day. I don't know. If only we can read the whole volume. Yeah, you can ask me something on Discord later. I'm about to wrap up.
Seems about fine.
You lied to me, 6, because you're ethical core. Alright, we're doing this again.
That is correct, mistress. I cannot allow you to harm yourself.
Alright, so I'm gonna go upstairs and that'd be a good check mark. Maybe there's a way across through the roof.
Mistress, please do not plummet anywhere.
Make sure I examine it. Nah! Going up the stairs, going down the stairs. We're going up again. Oh, there's another book here. Alright. Final translation. Yay. Oh, it's a huge one. Oh. I don't like that one. We'll do sources again. Everything. Everything. Do. People. Thing. Place. Or what if we do people? People. Death. All. As. Death again. Death, 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 death. Do. I don't care. Just filling stuff in. Do. Death again. More death. Look at all that death. Yeah, hold up. Let me read something. I will not answer that question on stream, but I will address it later. I'm pretty sure it's not Emperor. Oh my god. Death. Insert all the deaths. Death. Might as well. I don't care. I just want the thing to progress and tell me what I'm doing wrong. There we go. No good. Okay, good. That's one less thing I'd have to worry about. Death. Emperor. And as. Emperor death. Death has everything. Death.
Probably going to remove everything. Yep.
What can I test at this point? People? I guess it's really the only thing I can do. Once again, death. Oh, as. It got rid of everything, didn't it? Yeah, everything's gone. Everything, all people.
It looks like you're at the point where all the words are there, you just need to put them in the right spaces. So basically, you need to stop putting so much death in there.
Too late.
Basically, all of the words are there. It's not going to eliminate any more.
Oh, so it does that.
Yes.
Fine, Emperor. Unless there's Emperor somewhere else.
No. Emperor is in the right place, and then you have as all people, and then you have to find the right location for death. No,
Okay.
as all people is in the correct location. Now you need to find the right location for death.
Nope.
Could be 2 locations. I'd say right before, yeah, death, and then at the end would be my guess. Hey!
Nice. Hey, people. Uh. Emperor declared death as all people declare death. Gee, that's a long word.
That doesn't make sense.
How about fear death? Yeah,
That would make sense.
like kind of putting the emperor with the people. But perhaps this place was used by the emperors. It seems a strange place for retreat. Alright, that's it. Woo! Last save just now. Actually, I already quit. Oh, we're done. Yay! So thank you all for coming for another session of Heaven's Vault. We are a month in already. I am crossing my fingers that we'll get this game done before Spoops Month, because I hate to leave a game hanging, and I don't think this will fit the theme of Spoops Month. So we'll see. No, I don't think so. You could argue it, but
Whoa, okay. No, I'm not rolling yet. Hold on.
I hope we get it finished too.
yeah, I heard something in the background. Not sure what. But anyway, roars, roar, dun 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 dun. Okay, so thank you all for coming. I will not be streaming yet again this Friday because I'm going to have a friend from out of state over, and so I'll be busy that night. Unfortunately, I would have been busy with other thing anyway if I was not invited out. So you'll see me again for Sekiro. So yeah, it's gonna be a little while, but Sekiro's gonna happen, and it should be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna send you over to my friend DJ, who's actually streaming rather early. Or Pizza Tower. Nah, I'll support. For people who don't know, my friend. Oh, and I just misspelled his name. God damn it. Go me. Atomica plays. It's Slash. Oh my god. What is wrong with me?
Where do you want me to begin?
There we go. Alright, guys. Gonna be a long wait before you see me again, but I'll catch you Sunday. I'll miss you all. Much love, and thank you, Fly, as always, for joining me.
Of course.
Yeah, catch you Tuesday. Bye. And you have a good night.
You have a good night too.
Nope.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to shout him out now. Hi, Zeus. How is Heaven's Vault? How? Quite literally shouting. Quite literally shouting. Fucking sound boys, I swear. How is Heaven's Vault, my guy? Suppose you'll appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. For those of you who don't know who I am, they came in for Zeus's raid. Hi, my name is DJ. I'm a variety streamer from sunny island of Singapore. Currently playing Yakuza Like a Dragon with my boyfriend once again. I don't want to skip this.
Ah, don't do it.
どんな契約をあの施設としたのかわからねえが
We are currently working with a soapland, which is a place that employs girls to do weird and horny things. And we're investigating one particular girl whose father has been put into a sort of like a home for the elderly, and I think the home for the elderly people is extorting her of her money. Probably some Yakuza thing. Because apparently these people are assholes, and they're not letting this young woman see her father, who's in their like elderly care home, without just paying exorbitant amounts of money for it, which is an asshole move. Totally PG stuff. Totally PG stuff, Arthur. Totally. JPG stuff. JRPG stuff rather. No, 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 Mia, what are you doing? Tons of long phrases to translate. I need to look into that game too. I might get it when it's cheaper.
I don't know what we're talking about.
It's a game called Heaven's Vault. It's a language translation game.
Oh.
It's okay though. I've got to wait. What are you doing, Ichiban?
店長、この店副業って OK？
Eh? I'm gonna go work at this place.
俺たちは日だまりの城の中で働いてきますわ。バイトで潜入するってわけか。